All right, everyone, we'll go ahead and get started here with starting pitcher Austin Gomber. Ed Henderson, if you want to ask the first question.
Austin, good evening. Nice start tonight. And wanted to ask you, it seemed like your command and your pitch efficiency was much better tonight than certainly we saw in the first game and even in the game in San Francisco. Give us your assessment on how you did tonight. What was working for you?
Yeah, I mean, I thought I threw the ball well. Had Turner hit the one ball out. I wouldn't even call it a mistake. It's kind of the pitch I'm trying to throw. I don't know if he was, sitting on it or just put a good swing on it. He's got some good numbers against me so far through my career. So, other than trying to figure out how to get him out, I thought I threw the ball well, gave us a chance to win. Unfortunately, it just didn't go our way.
Thank you, Austin.
Thomas Harding.
Yes, Austin. Are you hearing me right now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, great. Okay. First of all, the first inning, there was a little bit of traffic, but you got that ground ball and the defense behind you. What did that do for your confidence, not just in your pitch, but also in what's going on behind you?
Yeah, I mean, that was the first thing I went up to Flynn after I was done in the seventh and told him. I mean, that changed the whole game. For him to make that play and get that full play, get me out of the first clean, and then continue to roll from there. So I mean, I think that was to me that was probably the biggest play of the game behind me. Kind of getting in a tough spot early, and then him making that play was, I mean, huge.
As a starting pitcher, you did all you could do. You threw your pitches, walked out of there with a lead. But after the game ends in disappointment, is there anything you can do to pick up the teammates at this point? Because it was a rough road trip for you guys.
Yeah, I mean, obviously we didn't win any games. That's disappointing. I think most guys would agree with me. I mean, we feel like we're a better team than this, and we've been in a lot of games, man. We just haven't been able to, for whatever reason, get that out or get that hit or, make that pitch early in the game as a starter. Like, tonight able to get out of the first, but we're just, one pitch, one break away right now. And, it's obviously disappointed. We're frustrated. We, like I said, we feel like we're a better team than this, but, that's the thing about 162. There's really no time to pout. We'll get home late tonight and we'll be ready to play the Mets tomorrow.
Thanks, Austin.
All right, Patrick Saunders, last question.
Oh, yeah, I guess I'm unmuted. Hey, Austin, you threw a lot of curveballs tonight very effectively. Was that the game plan going in, or did that evolve as the game went along?
I think a little bit of both. I felt like last time I didn't really establish anything, fastball, curveball, slider, changeup, nothing. So today I just wanted to come in and just establish something, establish first off getting in the strike zone and then establish a secondary pitch. And, we had a tough spot in the first and we had to go to it early, threw some good ones and kind of just kept rolling with it, right? I was executing it, more times than not. So, D was putting it down and we were able to, execute them and get some outs with it.
And you mixed in the slider. I mean, I don't know how often, but quite a bit too. Didn't you throw quite a few sliders? Yeah,
I threw a lot of spin tonight. I mean, they had that run of lefties down at the bottom of the lineup, I think 3 or 4 in a row. So, the slide, we knew the spin was going to be big, slider, curveball, and, I was able to land both of them and kind of keep them off balance tonight. And, that's what you got to do against a team like this, man. They got a lot of good hitters over there. So just try to keep them off balance and keep the team in the game.
And one more question from me. You strike me as a kind of person, a kind of athlete has a lot of self-confidence. And it doesn't seem like that first game at Coors Field shook you at all. It seemed like you just got back on track and knew what you could do and you got about your business. Am I reading that correctly?
Yeah, I mean, like I told you that day, that's just not who I was, right? I mean, it was just a bad day, but that's not indicative of the pitcher that I am or I'm going to be going forward. And, that's kind of how I looked at it. It was like, hey, I had a bad day, woke up the next day, and it was already about the next start, like I told you last time. And same thing today, we'll wake up tomorrow morning and I don't know exactly who my next start is against yet, but, we'll figure that out and, we'll start focusing on